the fellow that got me to go over there he was in charge of feeding Europe during World War II. A fellow by the name of, he was a four-star General Gwen Garnett. And we had closed our business, and I was looking for something to do, and we made a connection, and I went over there and got a business running. Some of the parts were already set up, and they never had refrigerated beef or anything coming from the desert down to the city and everything. And I worked with some people from Britain. We got the refrigeration going, and people don't realize there was 8 to 10 million head of cattle every year going across the bottom of the desert. And most of them were dying when they tried to bring them down through the jungles and everything, 1,000 miles down to the city, and they were no good. So we put in refrigeration and start getting better cattle, and through some people from Belgium, put up a feeding program, and we had more business we could ever dream of. And we started with one big rail car. We'd take 40,000 pounds down at a time, and then we had another rail car made up, refrigerated, and we had 80,000 pounds coming. It was all sold before we even got it down there. And Kingsway was the big supermarket at the time, and they wanted for all their stores along the southern Africa coast and the different countries. To the right of us were Togo and Benin, the Ivory Coast, Ghana, and they wanted it for all their stores. Plus, at that time, Fiat, the Italian automobile company, was building the Kanji Dam there, and they would send a truck down every week we'd just load it up, and they'd take it back up there. I would say if I would only go up on the desert maybe a week out of a month, and then I'd play golf every day. Everybody played golf, and the thing is, there was an 18 holes, and then there was 6 holes. So during the week that everybody's playing, you could only play twosomes, and you'd play 12 holes, because the other 6 holes, or the other 6 holes, that combined with part of it, and it worked out for everybody. But they had a swimming pool, they had everything you'd want, tennis courts. Nestle, the food company, they were trying to buy us out, and so was Fiat. Because Nestle wanted us, because 60% of the peanuts in the world came from Nigeria, up off the desert, and they were going to put a factory, and they were started on it for peanut butter, and also because of the gum trees up there, they were going to make gum, and then everything just blown apart, because the railroads were blown up, and bridges, and you just couldn't operate. I played in some of the senior tournaments, and not as much as I used to, but and I played in a lot of better ball tournaments. The different clubs. I played with different guys, like John Doneska. I won a couple tournaments with him. With George Rowbottom, I won playing with him. Bob Franklin, I won playing with him. Jumbo Elliott, the track coach, I won playing with him. Marvin Serber, I played with him. His name is, I guess, is all with the association things. Mm-hmm. And I won that Pro-Am, I think I told you, down at Atlantic City with Sam Pinnacle. I went over there and checked, and I looked in. I was club champion there 4 times. Club champion at Phoenixville 10 times. And club champion at the Coya Club 3 times. And I played the same fella every year in the finals. He was a fellow from South Africa, Nat Evans, who was a Davis Cup player. And he was a super golfer. We had some great matches. Keeping it in play. I wasn't a real great putter, but I was a good driver and a good long iron player. I think if I was a better putter, I may have won more. The people you meet and everything, and playing all the different courses, and testing your game just to see how good you were and what it took to win, and you find out your weaknesses, and sometimes you think you have everything under control, but you're not.